Greetings, everyone. Well, I said I was going to do it, and here it is, folks. This is my playthrough of Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo Wii U and for the 3DS. Of course, I'm playing the Wii U version. In fact, this is my first Wii U playthrough for my channel. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting, isn't it? So, let's start a new game, and let's get this adventure rolling, shall we?
Drop the critters, Eggman! If you insist.
Whoa, that's harsh! You'll have to swing back around for it!
Predictable. He must really love those things! We're hit! Whoa! What's that in the clouds?
That must be the Lost Hex! Cool!
Less looking, more landing!
Alright, I can land this, but it's gonna be bumpy.
Well, that was an intro. I mean, how many times has Eggman shot down that plane? Jeez. But Tails will be able to fix it as always, as we will see in the end of the video, actually. So, yeah. Anyway, here we are, Sonic Lost World, our first level, Windy Hill Zone 1. Not Act 1, Zone 1. And right away, we are seeing a brand new gameplay style, even though you can't tell right away. The control scheme is much different than that from past Sonic games. Yes, that's right, folks. Gone is the boost to win formula that was established in Sonic Unleashed. And now we have a different method of controlling Sonic. Well, several different methods of controlling Sonic. Now, if you just move the control stick forward, Sonic will jog or walk fast. He will not run. If you want Sonic to run, you're going to have to press and hold the R button. And if you want Sonic to spin dash, well, hit the L button. And as simple as that. That's right, folks. You can actually control how fast you want Sonic to go. Some say this is blasphemy. Others say, yeah, I like the control of Sonic. I like to have precision platforming in my Sonic game. And it's up to you, really. Now, with me trying to run up walls and stuff, that's the parkour system. And to be fair, I haven't gotten a complete mastery of the parkour system as of this recording. It might change as I play through this game, so yeah. And yes, folks, back from Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations are the Wisps. And to be fair, they're kind of worthless in this game. I mean, what I have to do is I have to activate it on my gamepad and aim correctly. And in the time it takes for me to aim this thing, I could just run across this thing no problem. But whatever. I'm not going to use the Wisp as much as I did in Sonic Colors because they are 100% optional in this game. Well, mostly optional. I mean, there will be a couple of times you will need the Wisp to get through a level. But for the most part, you can skip them and take alternate pathways. So, yeah.
Take it easy there.
Oh, stay calm, little guy. Sonic and Tails will get your buddies
okay?
back. Sonic,
No, it'll be
did you
alright.
get those animals back from Eggman?
Just the one container he tossed off his Eggmobile. Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them.
What? Let me go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Knuckles the Buffoon, everyone.
Shut up!
Anyway, we have a lot of cutscenes in this game, and I do mean a lot. A lot more than Sonic Generations, at least. So, yeah. And what's this? I got an Omochao that looked like Sonic, and what's this? Knights? What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. What it is that I pre-ordered this game from GameStop, and because of that, I got a code that allowed me to download a free Omochao.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite the mighty conqueror.
Yes I am. I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic.
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet! Bring it on and I'll rip it up!
Win or lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
Oh, Eggman. Too egotistical to recognize sarcasm. Anyway, folks, we were just introduced to our monsters of the week for this game, the Deadly Six, the Zeti as they are also called. Actually, we've met two of them. The red guy, the big red guy, he is the leader and he is named Zavik. The crazy purple one that, well, is going to try and kill Sonic right now, he is known as Zaz. So, yeah. Now, the thing about this game is, as we are introduced to each one, they emerge from the shadows, and until then, well, they will remain shadowed for some reason. I don't know why. And throughout this little adventure, we will actually be hearing some voice clips from the Zeti. So, actually, here's one right now.
It's getting pretty close. I'm gonna have to bring in my A-game if I want to mop the floor with this funny foot.
Did I tell you Zaz was crazy? Anyway, I just picked up a brand new Wisp color power, Indigo Asteroid, and basically it allows Sonic to destroy things and cause havoc on things. And basically, as far as I'm aware, the only purpose of the asteroid is to get to the loop-de-loops so you can enter these kind of sections where you can find red rings. That's right, the red star rings are back, and collecting them in this game will only get you, well, it'll get you two things. One, if you get them all, you get access to Super Sonic after you get all the Chaos Emeralds, that is. Oh, anyway, here comes another quote.
I never thought you'd make it this far, we may get to tangle after all.
I'll tell you the second reason for getting the red rings after this boss fight, so here we go.
Beat down time!
And this boss is pathetically easy. All you have to do is knock Zaz off that giant moon with a face. Ugh, that creepy looking moon. And then he'll try and charge into you. You can just dodge him and homing attack him until, well, he gets back on that giant moon thing.
Stinking hedgehog!
Now, if you allow it, Zaz will swing by the screen dropping these stars, which you can easily dodge. But all in all, this boss fight is easy. I mean, it's the first boss fight, it should be easy. Even though I almost died, but I still kicked his sorry behind, so yeah. And that is that.
You were lucky this time!
Now, we will face these guys twice per world. Once in Zone 2, and the second time in Zone 4. You know, it kind of has a Mario-esque feeling, you know, fighting a mid-fortress boss in the middle of a level, and then facing the final castle boss before moving on to the next world. Yeah, it definitely does have a Mario-esque feeling, and it, in a way, it doesn't surprise me because this game, along with two others, are part of a special deal that Nintendo and Sega are in, you know, making exclusive games for the Wii U and other Nintendo consoles, so, yeah. Alright, let me go back to my spiel about my acquisition of this game. Yeah, I pre-ordered this from GameStop because, well, one, I get the special Omochao that looks like Sonic, and since I got the game early, this means I got the Deadly 6 Edition. Now, what is the Deadly 6 Edition, you may ask? Well, basically, Sega was advertising this nice little thing of, oh, if you get the game early, you get this content, which is essentially the Zeddy boss fight with Nightmare, well, not Nightmare, Nights into Dream bosses incorporated into them. So, I found that interesting, and we'll see it as we go through the game. In fact, we'll see it as, well, as bonus content, because I want to get through the game first, you see. Alright. Okay, the voice actors. Well, it's pretty much the same cast that was established in Sonic Colors, you know. Roger Craig Smith as Sonic the Hedgehog, Kate Higgins as Tails, Mike Pollock as Eggman, as always. And we get some new voices in a way. Alright. The voice of Zavik, he is, let's see, Travis Willingham. Wait, Travis Willingham? Yeah, that's right, folks. The voice of Knuckles in this game also plays the voice of the demonic-looking villain. Wait a minute. This wouldn't be the first time a Knuckles actor shares voice acting with a demonic-looking creature. I'm looking at you, Dan Green. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cindy Robinson returns as the voice of Amy Rose, and she sounds a bit squeaky in my opinion, like Minnie Mouse, but what can you do? Anyway, the voice of Zaz in this game. Zaz is voiced by Liam O'Brien, and to be fair, I am not familiar with his kind of work. So, YouTubers, commenters, if you can comment on my, well, this video, well, what work has he done? I'm curious. Oh yeah, Windy Hill Zone 3. I almost called it an act because I'm used to acts. Yeah, this whole inside the tube thing, it can get disorienting. I mean, seriously. Look at this. Look at this gimmick right here. I don't like it one bit. Now, of course, there are bottomless pits if you don't go the right direction. And there are boulders that can hurt Sonic. The brown ones, well, there's nothing you can do but try and dodge them. The ones that are cracked and clear and sometimes have rings, you can destroy no problem. Now, here's a good chance I could have used the Wisp here, but no. Again, Wisps are optional in this game. You don't need them to complete the level most of the time. See? You can break these guys open because they look cracked. They look fragile because they're made of glass. Yeah. Alright, so why am I suddenly kicking a bell here? Well, if you kick the bell enough times in a certain level, well, you get rewarded with a red ring. That's it. That's your reward for kicking the bell. Actually, there was a bell in Windy Hill Zone 1, but since I took a different pathway, you didn't get to see it. However, I will show it off here because, well, because. Stupid boulder. And one of the good things, one of the interesting things about Sonic Lost World in a number of levels is you can actually choose which pathway you need to go. I mean, if you want to go this way, alright, go this way. If you want to go that way, you can go that way. Now, some of these pathways can yield some rewards like red rings or use of Wisp powers, and it's really up to you how you get to the end, because the end is pretty much the same, and yeah, I mean, if you're good at using Sonic speed to your advantage, the whole parkour system, then go that way. If you want to use Wisps like the good old days, even though the Wisps are a little bit meh, go this way. I mean, the choice is up to you, really. Alrighty then. So, yeah, we have reached the end of Windy Hill. Well, after we beat it, of course, and beat Zaz again.
Hey! I've been looking for you, Baldy McNosehair! Who are your friends?
Friends? These are nobody's friends. They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies. Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here.
With pleasure. I've been itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up!
I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to kick you.
Now, is it just me, or did Sonic's mouth look a bit odd at certain places? It might be just a shadow effect, but at the same time, it looked a bit weird, especially during the close-up with Zaz. So, yeah. Anyway, I do have to admire the dialogue in this game. Yeah, the dialogue and the story is written by the same guys who did the past two games. Well, the past two games, well, adaptation-wise at least. This time around, these guys actually are in full control of the story. So that's pretty interesting, and I can't believe I ran into that. That's pretty stupid. And we have a whole bunch of sheep in this level. Sheep, sheep, sheep everywhere.
There's that little punk. I've been dreaming about pounding his sorry blue butt.
Whoa, Zaz, keep those thoughts to yourself, please. What? Ooh, no comment, folks. No comment. And remember, this game is rated E10. Anyway, there are sheep here that will turn red, and they will try to bump into Sonic. And they won't hurt Sonic, but they will bounce Sonic around, and if you're near a cliff, well, it could end badly for you if you don't know what you're doing. Now again, folks, the same writers for this game. I mean, already we have a nice little callback with Baldy McNose here, and who knows what other things we will find in this game that will, well, be related to previous games, at least. Alright, might as well talk a little bit about the animals right here. As you can see, I'm collecting animals left and right from capsules, badniks, and the big capsule at the end of the level. And guess what, folks? We need to get as many animals as we can in order to proceed with the levels. That's right, folks. In order to proceed with the game, we have to do some animal farming. I mean, there will be points I will be grinding for animals, but otherwise, yeah. Now, speaking of animal grinding, there is a good way that you can grind for animals, and it's actually the second reason you need to get the red rings. When you get enough red rings, a tent will appear, and if you enter this tent, you can work to get some animals to build up your animal collection, as it were, so that's pretty interesting. Now, let me talk a little bit about Sonic's moveset here. I mean, again, Sonic has double jump and... Wait a minute, hold on.
I better take this hedgehog down, or the gang will rasp me till I'm blue!
As I was saying, Sonic can double jump, he can use the spin dash, he can run fast, and he can charge us running if you have him stand still and press and hold the R button. And he can bounce, and he can kick enemies, and I don't like the bouncing and the kicking personally. Now, the homing attack has also returned, but there's something else you can do with it. You can actually charge it up for a little bit. What you can do is have Sonic, well, home in on an enemy, but before you, well, attack him with the homing attack, have the red circle turn white. And by doing so, Sonic will do a charged up version of the homing attack, which will do much more damage. In fact, I will demonstrate this in my second battle with Zaz. In fact, using this charged up homing attack will make, well, boss fights a complete joke against these guys. So, yeah. Alright.
You surprised? Better sharpen those spines, tough guy. 'Cause next up on the menu is me!
Zaz may be a psycho, but he can easily be taken down with the charged homing attack. In fact, with the charged homing attack, I can take him out in 2 hits. I'm serious. But first, a chase sequence. So yeah, we have to chase Zaz throughout this area. He will be holding that freaky moon thing, and we'll try and shoot stars at Sonic. So yeah, we're gonna have to chase after him while he has all these freaky things, so just be patient, don't rush for it, and you will not get hit. And at this point right here, the tables are turned. Zaz will be chasing Sonic, and oh boy. Oh, I'm real scared. Oh, the horror, the humanity, or the hedgehog.
You're going home in a box! I'm gonna skin you alive!
And you are a complete joke, Zaz.
I can't believe it!
And that is the end of Zone 4 and the end of our first world. So, that's that, folks. Anyway, here's this nice little cutscene featuring Sonic and Tails, so, enjoy.
Alright, we good to go or what, Tails?
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah.
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane, that's about as difficult as taking a nap.
Okay, I didn't need your whole life story. A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right. Good to go!
Cool!
Ah, Tails went to the MacGyver School of Gadgetry. Alright, folks, so that's it for part 1. In part 2, I will enter the second world, a desert world. Jeez, that's so Mario. Wow. Anyway, folks, see you then.